Turn off the big light. Yeah, ain't working. Hey, what's up, kids? How's everybody doing in that YouTube land?
Start at the top. Tell everybody hello. King of Chocolates first, and so on and so on. Don't forget to read your chat.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's working.
Oh, it says live in 10 minutes.
Well, how would it be 10 minutes? It says I'm live. We hear you. It's working. Can you see me?
Someone said that?
Yeah, Billy. Oh, so it's working.
Yeah.
We see you. What's up, Akula, Billy, Billy boy, Billy boy, Billy boy. Man, Billy boy, you've been Aaron. Hey, Aaron, did you see Lennox chilling?
Okay, hey, you
Oh.
cover your car.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry. Oh, no Finn here, Mr. Trav. This is Q&A with Snarl. So anything you want to know, I got the answers the best I can.
Oh, Paul Anderson, are you drinking tequila tonight?
Oh, well. Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah. A fan left this on my back porch. Oh, well, cool. I'm glad you brought that up because in my description down there, you can hit the PayPal. Well, I love you too, Aaron. No, Miss Cat Dog, we're a Q&A with Snarl tonight. I put Finn in his box. So any questions you might have, because you're not blocked on this channel.
I think you need to open your beer.
Well, Aaron, I was just kidding. And I play with fingers and toes, Paul. Yes. I'm gonna get them trolls because they make me so mad. So mad. Well, Akula, I gotta raise enough money to buy my second pair of shoes because it's gonna be a long journey. I only have one pair of shoes. Yeah, that damn Finn, he's a coward.
Read. You gotta read your.
Toe or finger? I'm King of Chuck. I really don't understand what that means. On my dog's bum? Oh, yes, Miss Rossi. You can come stay in my V-berth as soon as I take all the totes and put them on the deck and make it look like a hobo camp. Well, Carl, that guy, I know he doesn't really care for Snarl too much today, but he can try. But understand, if we're gunslinging, I got bullets too. I don't have to wait for my money though. Well, Paul, I don't know about a Carl Jr. Well, what does Junior mean? Does somebody actually name their children after themselves? Wouldn't that be a little narcissistic?
Andy, you are him. You forget your Snarl.
No, I'm not Carl. I'm Snarl. Yes, I love flare guns.
You have so.
This is a fake. Yes, I am not a grandpa. My name is Snarl. Well, I tape my cell phone and I network, Aaron, while I'm playing bocce ball, and I talk with an earpiece. Billy taught me that. So I roll my balls in the dirt and I talk with an earpiece. Well, Akula, real estate is tough. Real estate is really tough, but I've been working my butt off every day down in my V berth. Just working. If anybody would like to kick in a few bucks, I could really appreciate it. It's much needed because I have to provision some cryovac ribs. Let me catch up with the chat here. Well, Billy boy, you're going to have to get in line. I got it pretty booked up. Grandpa was disowned by his kids. Well, I don't know. Maybe. You would think so. Focus. Hocus pocus. Yeah, well, yes, I could use some stamps because I like to lick stamps. Well, Aaron, you just don't know my history. I was the Postmaster General, so my stamps are free. No, Billy boy, we don't we don't poop in a bucket. Oh, come on now, you know I would never do that. Poop. Well, Paul, I wear about a 66 double F. Well, call me an e-beggar. So what? Paul, I don't quite understand what FS. I don't know what you're talking about. J, love sailing. Smoke a J? Is that what we're doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, in Bahrain, I rode a dirt bike through the desert at 120 miles an hour with a loose wheel bearing. I'm so fast. Well, Billy boy, you know what the word there. Pineapple's the word. Oh, Mike. Mike, I did not know you were an attorney. That would be fantastic. Well, Miss Rossi, I secretly I've got a contractor over there painting out the garage and making it more comfortable for me. And we're installing some air conditioning because it will be summertime soon. You know, granite on the floor, a nice bathtub, you know, maybe a jacuzzi tub. King of Chuck. I would appreciate that. Pilot's here? Oh, Pilot. That's for you, buddy. And, you know that Heineken's really not that bad. Mm. Yeah. Let me catch up with the chat. Yes. Well, I'm going to slither. Love sailing. I'm going to slither right in there because I will and I can. Because I'm just that kind of guy. Always willing to help people out of their stuff. Well, DB, I'm advising her to invest in me, and I will handle all of the money. Yes, Billy. Yes, Billy. I will be very respectful of that too. I won't run off to Montana or anything like that. I'll stay right there in Ohio. Love son. Well, I graduated from New York High School, and I went to Ohio University, and I studied music. La 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 la. Can you tell? Oh, Lily. Lily's not real. $20 to shave the beard off. Oh, DB, that might be a bet at the end of this live stream. My hair is so itchy. Oh, yes, Aaron, thanks to that new laptop that you guys bought me, I've been doing plenty of videoing and making good content. Aaron, I put up content every day, and you consume it, therefore you should pay. Yes, Alan. That's a pretty good trick of mine. I just turn the video on outside and stare at other people's boats while you listen to the VHF radio so I can add up the AdSense. You know how it works. It's all about the money. Billy boy, the fleas are gonna be fleas. It don't really matter. Dogs have fleas. I have fleas. The boat has fleas. We all have fleas. And when you come stay in the V-berth, you'll have fleas. We can all go to the vet together and get some kind of a flea shot. That's right, a few dollars would be nice. Hit the PayPal. Mods, can a mod put up my PayPal, please? My link to my PayPal. Well, Ms. Rossi, how did you bring it up? If I don't pay my phone bill, I'm done. No more content. Oh. Oh, boy, Aaron. Can I break down my needs for money? Well, I need to provision. I need a couple hundred envelopes, and I need stamps. That's about $100. And beer. I need beer. I only drink one beer every day. 18 pack. What's for dinner tonight? Well, popcorn, King of Chuck. Cupboard's kind of bare, so I'm going to have me a little popcorn. How much do I need this month? I need about $7,000. Yes, I had told them earlier that I had no interest in their partying. So I had already, those good friends of mine, I had already turned down their offer. And they said they had a guitar, and they said I could play music, and I just wasn't in the mood. Oh, dinner, not dinner. Well, I don't know what that means. Does Billy have to use the bucket? We don't use a bucket of Kula. I have a toilet. But Billy will have to wipe my butt for me. Huh. Captain Caveman, the real estate business is going great. Great. I'm doing the do. I'm working hard. And things are happening. I can taste it. It's so close I can taste it. Taste it. Speaking of tasting. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Oh. Whew, hit the money. What was that? Flashes. Somebody taking pictures of me? Aaron, I don't know what that means. What? No. When your new line of Snarl the Creeper branded French ticklers coming to the market? Well, they have to make extra big ones, Yura, because if you can't pee on your own leg, I don't know what to tell you. So they're going to be XXXLs. Oh, love sailing. Woodbeast and I are just really good friends, and everything is really false, and it's just I don't really want to divulge what Woodbeast does, because he's just a beast. That's all I can say about Woodbeast. He's a beast. No, Aaron, I will never leave you. I'm always going to do my YouTube channel. Well, Paul, that's what the doctors tell me, but he's an idiot. The doctor doesn't know anything. I know much better what I'm doing and what's wrong with me. Oh, of course it's my first beer, Billy. How many beers do you think I drink a day? Seltzer water. Yeah, yes, Aaron. You'll never, ever, ever see me drink water. It's always got to come out of some kind of a can. Oh, and speaking of which, guess what time it is? You guessed it. Oh, yeah. Now I'm a little more civilized than my counterpart. So I'll have my friend Jose out of a little glass. I think they call it a shot glass. And I have a lady friend with me tonight, and I think she's going to do one too. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. That'll cure what ails you. Oh. Yes, seltzer water. It's got to come out of a can, Aaron. You will never, ever see me drink water. Caveman. Well, yes, I'm going to prosecute him for coming down there and saying hello and defending his wife. Damn, that's a lot of money. No, Aaron. Actually, her name is Puddentang.
How did you get pudding on your boat? All your gaming?
Billy, boy, I love that the trolls haven't had an effect on you at all. Good for you. No, Billy. There's no hate for the trolls. The trolls are a lot of fun. You have to embrace the trolls. Trolls have money too. Yes, well, I really just do all those things to get people to do shit for me for free. I just discard you like old toilet paper. Well, Aaron, I don't think anybody's trash people, and I don't think anybody's haters. Yes, yacht man, hookers are pricey. Billy, am I famous? Huh. I feel famous. I feel pretty too. Hookers. Yeah, Alan says hookers are getting choosy. Not the kind of hookers I get. Well, Mr. Yachtman, how pricey do you think a gunslinger is? Aaron, I don't know who Lone Star is. Oh, hi, M. Max. Love sailing. Sorry if I'm not keeping up with the chat. It's very difficult because I'm kind of stupid. Well, DB, only bathe about once every week and a half or so, DB. So, it is what it is. Hey, it's just me and Lily smells like a dog. Therefore, I smell like a dog. It's no big deal. Oh, yes, yacht man. That is a hidden secret. That is a hidden secret here in the harbor. I get on out there and get it with them manatees. Tequila. My friend Jose. But, I'm more of a Patron guy. But, somebody left me that bottle on my back porch, a fan. You don't need no running lights. Of course I fixed them. Billy, can't you see? Yep. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys are going to really be able to see this, but the sunset is really shaping up nicely. There you go. That's my view. There it is. Oh, well, you guys can't see it. As Pilot would say, cheers. Okay, Bill. Oh, it's a drinking game. Oh. Oh, well, thanks, Aaron. And my squirrel loves you. A Winky in the bottle? Oh, pudding tang. Whew. No, Aaron, I don't eat Subway sandwiches. I don't have the funds for that. Yeah. Yes, Paul, yeah, as a matter of fact, Paul, I did go swimming. I took my pole spear and I speared a great white shark, and we all had a barbecue up on the beach and we ate it.
That content's coming out.
That content's coming out. I filmed the whole thing. Hang on a minute. Something's biting my eye. There you go. Well, I don't know this Elvis guy, MX. I'm not sure I want to be associated with him. Aaron, I spent 7 hours today scuba diving and cleaned my boat. I sure did. It's clean as a whistle. Cheers, Juris. Oh, Captain, I'm not really one to tell, but I got tons of game. I mean, and a giant gooey duck. So once the lady saw that thing, you know what happened. Well, love sailing, I think in 6 months when it's 500 degrees on the boat, I'll have to be up in Vermont or something. So I'm going to have to get heading north. I got to have my mixing elbow custom fabricated. I used to know a guy that would have made me one of those things and no issues. But I really fucked up, and I called his wife an inbred heroin addict. So that kind of ruined my chances on the free mixing elbow. Well, Aaron, you get the furry squirrel. Billy gets the squirrel in my pants. Stop laughing, Pudding Tang. You're breaking my concentration. Well, DB, I'm the king, and I'm the one that gets all the money. A friend of mine, Doug, tried to get some of my money, and that went south. I don't know, Aaron. That might have been a sand flea. Where's Lily? Lily's chained up in a hot cabin.
Oh, you gotta do a drink.
Who's saying drink? Okay. Oh, getting out of character a little bit. You guys got to know I'm a lightweight, so you'll have me in the bag here by the end of this thing. What's up, Carrie Beth? What's happening? I see your little beer emoji. That's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, Yacht Man, did the new volume of the Beggar's Bible finally show up? You need those fresh scams. Man, anything I can think of, Yacht Man. Any crybaby scenario, beg for money, low life maneuver I can put on, that's what I'm going to do. Well, caveman, that's just not the perfect scenario for me, but for now. Oh, Lily licks my stamps. Love Salem. While she's licking something else. I'm out of peanut butter, though. I need division for some peanut butter. So if you want to hit the PayPal, Billy, put up my PayPal thing for me, please. Thank you, sir. Yeah, well, Paul, it's really just a matter of confidence. I'm a confidence man. So I confident you right out of your money out of your pocket. I take advantage of good-natured people. My community, my friends. Man, damn bugs. Did I just say that? No, okay, Billy. I'll be sure to direct your money exactly where you say it's to. So, and I like beer. Well, Yacht Man, I need about a 6X. No, White Fiddle, I have not. I have not retained a lawyer yet. I mean, I have a family attorney that I use, and I have a business attorney I use, but a general bullshit attorney that takes care of nonsense and fleas in my ear. No, I haven't talked to one of those guys yet. But let's really be known about that. At some point in the near distant future, I will retain one and have a little talk to make sure that everything's a-okay with what my purpose is. I noticed when you're in Alaska standing next to a 10-foot pile of split wood with an axe in your hand, did you break split? No, I had a dump truck bring that and paid for it. Do I look like I can swing an axe? I'd cut my gooey duck off of that thing. Well, Aaron, I was losing some weight a little bit on my boat ride down the intercoastal, and I started in Sandusky, and then I went through the Great Lakes, and it's really funny about that, Aaron. I actually grew up in a little place right there called Lions Park in Sandusky. Oddly enough, small world. And then I moved to Australia. But I went down the Erie Canal and through the Hudson Bay and up and down here, down to Chesapeake, into Norfolk, Virginia, past the Navy bases and all the way down and begged all the way. Whew, and I did lose a little bit of weight. But now that I'm sitting on my ass provisioning and drinking liquor and beer every day, I think I'm gaining some of that weight back, to be honest with you. Shave the beard for donations. Yeah, I might do that. That's a pretty good idea. It's a big, handsome beard right here. Oh, wait a minute. Got to do a comb over. Whew. Oh, well, Jack. I just saw a mosquito. Did you see it just fly by? I hate mosquitoes. Well, Jack, they're my friends, and they all love me, and they're asking and begging me to come up there and hang out with them. So, yes, Chris Jones, I need a 6X condom. That's exactly right. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm sorry, Paul. Did you clean it up, or did you just leave it there on the side of the deck for me to clean up? Oh, I see Snarl streaming. I'm Snarl. We're live with Snarl. You talking about my counterpart? Oh, I'm sure he's here. I'm sure he's here. Matter of fact, I hope he stays here because I got a few words at the end of my live stream. That guy. My little rant about his nonsense. Hey, Marie. How you doing? I don't think anybody's going down, Marie. I don't breed no hate. Well, none whatsoever. This guy offended me. He went way beyond his limits and called my wife, just like I told you before. If I were married to you and he called you an inbred heroin addict, this is what he'd be getting. End of story. I'm not a coward, never been a coward, none of that nonsense. And I don't breed any hate. I've never threatened that guy. I've got it all logged and videotaped, the whole thread on Messenger. And it's cool that you like the guy and give him money or whatever. I'm fine with that. And I don't really care, really. But he's known many, many times how to stop me. And it was as simple as an apology. Really, that's all it really was. I'm not a bad guy, and 90% of these people that are on here are not bad people. And you're probably not bad people either, Marie. You're just on the wrong side of the fence. That's cool, though. Hey, Aaron. Wow, I'm from Ohio, too. You're famous all around the world. Wow. Aaron, when we moved back from Australia, we settled in a little town called Berlin Heights and built a homestead, lived in a Vermont log home, the whole 9 yards. Why do you have to, DB says, why do you have to run from your life situation your whole life? Are you a total loser? No, I'm very smart, DB. I'm an intelligent man. I'm smarter than everybody on here. You didn't know that? Oh, Love Sand says, with 45 years of real estate experience, when did you find time to be an expert in everything else? Well, that's all about brain capacity. My brain is much larger than yours. To where I am modern man and you must be Cro-Magnon man. Oh, Billy, are you cheating on me? Well, I don't know, Mr. Yachtman, I don't know if you know my history. I really started begging in Alaska when I needed your help. But you have to kind of look back at all my videos and take a look-see of who I really am. Oh yeah, Paul, dogs will be dogs. They're funny animals. No, Captain Caveman, I don't think so. I already have me a pudding tang. Oh, Snarl, keep it together. Oh, yes, Billy. Sorry. Pineapple. Cat, scratch, beaver. Woo, that gets some major itching done right there. That's Chris. I think that's true. I would just accept the haters that are really non-haters, because they only giving you back what you gave them. No, I'm sure you're a great person, Shlomo Skeleton Bird, whatever that is. You shouldn't be a racist. That's kind of bad. Dickie, are you bad? I don't think you're bad. I don't think, Chris, I don't think Maria's trash. I think everybody's entitled to an opinion. Oh, Snarl. Well, you know, Jack, I am pretty handy, but you know, the old Cal 29 has about 4,000 or 5,000 pounds of ballast. So even though I'm heavy, when I step on the boat, it rocks a little bit, but nothing major. Brandon, favorite 2-word pizza topping? I don't even know. Is there a 2-word pizza topping? Pineapple's 1 word, but that's Billy's favorite word. What is my IQ? Got no idea, Aaron. Smart enough to know better, I guess, and dumb enough to do dumb shit. I can read a tape measure. Yeah, I don't know. White fiddle. I'm not much of a sophisticat. I do know some wealthy people though. Keck. I don't know what that means. Billy is saying, so it is true you and Woody are Andrea only has eyes for you, Billy. Oh, 2 years ago I started begging. Well, Aaron, that's a long time. Whew, Dickie, I've done a shot of the old Jose and a beer. I mean, I'm a lightweight. Old Snarl here doesn't drink very much. I could be. Hey, Dickie. I can. Well, doesn't matter because people can be ugly both ways, so it don't really matter. Just have fun with it. I just feel the same love. I just feel the same love anymore. Oh, Billy, you will love me and you will love me good. Isn't there supposed to be a S in there? Do you like Andy Sticks? Six. Who is Andy Six? Don't know who that is. Safe word. Pineapple. Actually, Chris, those are not yachting trophies. Those are motocross trophies. Snarl, you should give lectures on how to start a YouTube channel. You rock. Well, yeah, yes, I do rock. I rock a lot. I rock back and forth. My boat rocks back and forth. Everything I step on rocks back and forth. No, Captain Caveman, he just sent me that one email, which could have been anybody. Or, but my email's out there for anybody that wanted it. Just go back on my videos. You want to drop me a note. My phone number is easy to get. Anybody wants to have a little chit chat, that's fine by me. How many shipping containers do you see today? Well, I saw 2, Billy boy. And those were dredged up out of the intercoastal for safety. Pudding Tang. She must be outside. She's out of her kettle, Chris. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. They're free. Pudding Tang.
What's that?
Get in your kennel. You can, Aaron is saying, you can count PayPal donations, so you rock, Smarty Pants. Yeah.
Hit my PayPal.
Hit my PayPal.
Oh, you're making me so mad.
Oh, Dickie LaFleur, you make me so mad. Where's Pilot at? Where's Wood Beast? Dickie's here. You know, I'm almost thinking Dickie is Wood Beast. Carl, is your boat considered a derelict boat in Florida? You've admitted they cannot move under its own power plant. Well, Jack, we're real close to that. All it's got to do is break free and be over there in the mangroves, and it'll be derelict, all right. Well, White Fiddle, you know, good for him and his one pair of shoes. Baby, read the look, Pudding Tang. If you want to get on the live stream, get your Pudding Tang over here.
Okay.
Is that tequila going to your head?
Yes, I need some more.
Oh, the bottle's right here. Oh, shot, drink more. We like drunk snarl. Okay. Whew. Dickie is saying, what type of fillers shade do you use? The shade on my welding helmet, Dickie? Filter. Dickie, you talking about my welding helmet? I'm a 10. I'm a 10 guy. Well, Nova Scotia, I haven't seen Frank. Frank is eating some kind of pepperoni.
Beef sticks a lot.
In a stick form. They look like thin, long. Well, I'm not going to say that on YouTube. Oh, no, Aaron. No. When I make it big, I'm going to hire me a gunslinger. Because I kind of thought when you call somebody's wife an inbred heroin addict and all the shit before that, then karma comes your way. So that's, you know, the real karma created me. Don't like it much. Don't really care, but you can't handle your shit mano y mano, you fucking coward. This is what you're going to get. Oh, sorry. Back to Snarl.
What?
Well, that was my...
I think I'm going to be having to have you check for multiple persons.
No, John Dolan's a great man. He's got lots of money. Have you found more kilos, or did you buy that kilo? I blew that whole kilo right up my nose. Where are all my snarl? I don't have any mods. I'm so lonely. Billy boy, do you want to be a mod? I wouldn't know how to make a mod.
Oh, your mods are making you look angry.
Ooh, Dickie. What does ooh mean? Ooh. Ooh? Hell no. Dickie, are you talking to me? Dickie, when you come on my live stream, you talk to me. Unless you want to have your own live stream. You got to understand my history and who's in control here.
My channel.
My living room, my channel, my pudding tang. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a racist, but people would label me as one. I just feel like the white race should be able to exist in a monoethnic state such as Israel. Well, go on to Israel, man. They'll throw rocks and sticks at each other. I don't know, dude. I was never Shaloma, whatever the fuck that is. I've never really been exposed to too much of that. I grew up in Australia, and the Aborigines were my mates, so I don't really, you know, I wasn't really around black people till I went into the military. Oh, love sailing. Nova Scotia sailor Maria is mad at you. Ooh, you're in trouble.
Delete.
What's the URL of your real estate company? Can't find it anywhere. Well, Jack, I don't even know what the hell that means.
UL number, UL listing, like your,
No, it's look, Pudding, it's URL. That's some kind of real estate shit I don't know nothing about. Dickie, it's Pudding Tang.
Yes,
and if you ask her again, she'll tell you the same. Her Pudding Tang. Marie, hey Marie. Love sailing. Do not bring up my name ever. I'm collecting evidence for Carl. Marie, is it that little, really? 13 here. Oh, Dickie, that's pretty dark. I'm not sure I could see through a 13. Maybe 11 sometimes. Dickie, I'll look at the thing in my shield and I'll get back with you on that. That's pretty dark, Dickie. What are you doing? Freaking carbon arcing all the time? What are you doing with that? I couldn't see out of that thing. Aaron, what are you going to do to all the trash people and Captain 10 Star? Ooh, they make me so mad. Ooh, that makes me itch.
Makes you want to drink.
Makes me want to drink. This is all I'm gonna do. Whew.
That's it. You ask another question like that, you're getting deleted.
That's right. Here we go. I guess I gotta do it. Delete. Hit my PayPal while I'm deleting. Nova Scotia Cell. I've been working on videos for a long time. What's up, Carolyn? Good to see you here on the Snarl Network. Hey, Marie, I know you're listening. Listen. Anytime, it's just like the schoolyard. Remember when we were kids? People say things sometimes just to get some kind of raise or reaction out of each other. It's really just no big deal. And you gotta guys understand, I'm pretty new to the whole YouTube internet chat thing. Hell, I didn't even know how to do it. I still don't know how to do it. That's right, Aaron. Kilos and tequila, beer and ladies, because I got game. Leave stream. Okay. My boat. That's damn right, Aaron. Oh, hey, Outcast. Yes, I do have a bathing suit. It's a onesie, though. Is everybody okay with a onesie? Good day, mates. Oh, you want to hear my Australian accent, do you? Well, I'm sure Sam would enjoy it. Oh, I can slip right back into that, I believe you. Oh, Aaron, I am a kung fu master. Have you not seen my videos? Go back in the back and see it. Look, a squirrel. It's an eagle. You know, Bill, he went round and around the damn yard today and up over the trees, up over the house, through the backyard, and still came back inside. I'm not so sure we're gonna get rid of his ass. He goes on walkabout and runs right back inside like a dog. He just got to find his own pudding tang, and then it'll be all over with. Well, Dickie, you must be younger than me. It's I don't know. Yeah, I'll look. I think it's a 10. Jack is saying, Carl, when's the last time you saw your PP? Penny not find it giving her grounds for divorce. Oh, Jack.
What do you think flour works for?
Well, you know, Jack, you know, I just gotta like pull it all up and move it around and throw it up on the table. I mean, it's so damn big that I just throw it up on the table. It's the all you can eat buffet. Yes, in between drinking, Mr. Yachtman, I do sleep. Yes. Yes, this hat was very special to me. I looked long and hard to find a red hat like this. I got it the same place that Andrea got her dress. Poop video is too late. He's had all the time to make up some BS cover stories, and views have forgotten him and bragging about throwing shit overboard. Well, I never really thought too much about that because he said he was shitting in the bucket and throwing it out. Solution by dilution, right? Oh, have you ever seen a manatee shit?
That's what you're doing. You're shitting in the bucket and throwing it overside.
Yeah, he's been doing that the whole time.
You have been doing it.
Now, Marie, come on now. He's not your master. You just, I mean, you know, all seriousness aside, guys, when I first saw his video, big guy out there struggling in Alaska, you know, I got fat on me. I'm no skinny dude. You know, I related to the whole thing, you know, but it's got nothing to do with me making pieces for his boat. I'd do that shit for anybody. End of story. But it was the way he was talking to people, the way he started talking to me. I was just questioning the guy because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand that anybody would actually beg for money. I don't even understand it, to be honest with you. You know, but it is what it is. And it's just, I just found it offensive, and I quizzed him, and he ran his mouth. I got the whole thread. I just wanted him to apologize. He said he had nothing to apologize for, and that I told him he wouldn't talk to me that way in face to face. And he said I wouldn't talk to him that way either. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. You know, whatever. You know, you're chicken shit. You're a coward. I see it in your eyes. So now you're going to lawyer up? Well, I can fucking lawyer up too, dude. Shut up, dude. I ain't doing anything wrong but making fun of you. This is like Saturday Night Live.
Woo! Saturday Night Live! Or Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon. I like Jimmy Fallon the best.
You know, Alan.
Adam Sandler's good.
It's all fun and gain, Alan and guys, and no, you know what I mean. It's all fun and games to me because my focus is on.
Now we're cutting up and bullshit.
And now it's just cutting up and bullshit. You meet a bunch of people. You guys are having fun. It's like I told you before. I can get
each and every one of these guys that are.
I could have got mad.
It's great.
You know, I could have cried about it, or I could make fun. So I've chose to make fun. But I will go talk to an attorney, throw down a couple $100, $300, $400, go talk to an attorney and make sure that I'm not doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. And if I am, I'll quit doing it. If not,
rock on! You rock, man!
I don't hate that guy.
You rock.
I don't have to threaten him. You know, I don't have to do any of that shit. But he talks about shooting people, and he's talking about me. Every time I put this beard on, he wants me dead. You know, Well, then you shouldn't have ran your fucking mouth to my wife and talk about dodging bullets and all your fucking nonsense. If you wanted to go downtown, you should have fucking went downtown when you had an opportunity. I would have drove you downtown. I didn't do anything wrong. They're going to laugh at you. You're going to have to lie on a statement. If you lie to JSO, I'll have you. That'll be that simple. Oh, sorry. Snarl's back.
Yeah.
And I do think it's, if people are attacking your kids and your grandkids, you're absolutely right. It shouldn't be done, and nobody should be doing that shit, and I would never do that. So don't connect my name like you did today to those actions, because you know exactly where I stand.
Not once, but twice, and that's fucking fucked up.
You want to meet in person? I'll drive to the Keys. I got no issues, just like Sisters Creek. Same thing, Carl. I'll go face to face. We have a talk, whatever. You can end this any way you want to. But you're not going to shoot me. You're not going to have your son shoot me with a concealed weapons permit. None of that bullshit. I got one too, douchebag. So does my wife. So fucking whatever.
Sorry, I didn't mean to use bad language. I apologize.
Pudding-Tang's got one too.
I got excited.
But ain't no guns involved. Nobody hates you. Nobody's trying to beat you up. And you need to get over yourself. That's why people attack you the way they do. Nate. Oh, your money's on Carl? Yeah, that's a losing bet, Nate. I promise you. Well, my dad only had one kid, and he hated me from the start. So you're not really affecting me with that whatsoever. I was out of the house when I was 16, Nate. I made it on my own. Never begged anybody for nothing. Not a rant, Dickie. Just had enough of his mouth. No, Avenel, Marie.
Yeah, I think I needed. Yeah. Will you do me?
No, Avenel, Marie says I'm a trash person. Nate, I'm pretty big, okay, Nate? That dude is 500 pounds plus. Marie, delete Nate. Nate can say anything he wants to. You guys can do whatever you want to, as long as you don't threaten anybody with death or anything.
We don't know how to delete people or make people
No, I'm not deleting anybody.
We don't know how.
Well, I've had enough of snarling tonight, so hey. A fan sent me a hat today. I want y'all to check it out. Check out my hat. My troll hat. Nate is Nick. Nick, now why would you say something ugly like that to me? I don't care. You guys can take sides. Arrange a cage match. I don't give a shit.
Woo! My wrestling!
What's that? Get that rat up. I'm not. Nick says I'm not Nate. Well, Nate, like and subscribe.
He's all nesting, Billy. He's all nested in.
Roy, I think, Roy, that's the consensus with everybody. And, in the fair game of trying to survive, and you would hope not, but I don't see it. A friend of mine's in a real estate business. Hey, yep, Finn's, hey, Admiral. Hey, Dickie. Put that back on. My troll hat. You guys like my troll hat? That thing's pretty sweet, ain't it?
We got it from the party store.
The party store. I'm gonna send this to Carl next week. See if he'll wear it.
It was like a little.
I'm gonna put a little note. I'm gonna put a little note in there and tell him no balls. You know what's funny about that boy? If he would just open up his channel and kind of embrace this shit and laugh at himself and have a little bit of fun with it, And then if anybody's really, really overly ugly to the guy, then delete him. But, trolls have money too. And I don't even, trolls, what a name. I remember way back in the day, I had to ask him what the hell a troll about anybody but himself. And, I don't know. It's not really my business. If he had just called me up or came, like the day at Sisters Creek, that's why the video camera didn't come on earlier. I just assumed the guy would be a man and come over there and approach me, and we'd go have a little talk, shake hands, and talk about it for a minute, and that would have been the end of it. He wanted to fight and talk shit like he did all that karate, I know karate shit, and he's going to give me a bad day. Well, there's your chance. I said, there's your chance. If you can dole me out an ass whipping, I'll take it. No big deal. Mano y mano, take an ass whipping and go have a cold beer. Isn't that how we did it in the old school days? But nope, this guy, he wants to lawyer up and talk tough guy. What's up, Steve? He's still talking tough guy. Talks that shit. I'm going to tell you one thing, guys, right now. There's not a coward bone in my body. Never has been, never will be. It's not about that. It's about fairness. Fairness. I don't like the way he talks to people, but I'm not going to get too much into that. It's really about the shit he said about me, to me, and about my wife. You're not going to do it. If he had I'm just telling you, you say some shit like that to my wife in front of me, you wouldn't get addict out of your mouth. Sorry. Because you're going to be eating my fist. Keep running my mouth. All of you are going to jail. Okay, Marie. Marie, you say ugly stuff too. Whatever. Ain't nobody going to jail. You ever heard of free speech? So I guess, hey, Marie.
Rights, baby. Do you
Marie.
want me to break the book out on you?
Marie, just think about this logically. Donald Trump, right?
Okay, we're not going to go politics.
That's not Donald. He's just a dude with a lot of money. Do you think he's putting anybody in jail for making fun of him? Oh, it's a fake Marie. I gotcha. That's Alan. We live in the Western world. Guys, I really don't know. I mean, that's why I'll throw down some cash, go talk to an attorney that's versed in this kind of shit, and I'll have the facts. If I've been overstepping my boundaries, I'll stop doing it. My mind, it's not going to change my mind. I mean, I could drop Carl like a bad habit. The dude is just, he's not in my vicinity, and technically he can say what he wants to, because he's not going to say it to my face, just like I told him. He'll talk like he is.
That opportunity, and he ran away. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, it's not even that big a deal.
Go back and watch our video. We've got it on our videos. I'm not even on there.
Alan, Marie thinks that Dear Leader will have us arrested after we've been conquered. There's no conquering. There's no battle. I mean, let's face it, guys. Carl wants money every day. Hit my PayPal. I'm going to hit this real hard. Then somebody obviously talking to him, and so he's like the softer, the softer Carl, the softer Beg. But it's going to pick up the pace, and he's so close to getting a listing, he can taste it. Well, here's the deal. There's a lot of rules and things procedures that he would have to follow even for him to have a listing. And I'm not so sure that he's going to do it correctly. What's up, Sailing Dutchman? Well, Dutchman, I know you've seen our boy. Same old shit, different day. Yeah, wandering. We're all fine. Just having a little fun. Idle threats. Yep. Hey, yeah,
They're
you
getting
know,
you a little excited.
DB, you don't, yo, King of Chuck, you don't know. If you got enough money, you can lawyer up on anybody. You can sue anybody for any reason if you got enough money to spend on the attorney. You just got to be prepared to defend yourself. That's all. You know.
There we go.
Ah, Dickie, you know that's completely different. What is that?
Oh, that's as long as I get.
Oh, here we go. It's getting me fired up. Yeah, Dick, you know it's different. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. That's one way of looking at it, you know. And the people in those TV commercials are called actors, and they're getting paid for doing a job. Whatever, you know. Well, Dickie, how much money have you given him? Hit my PayPal if you're giving free money away. Well, like I said, Dickie, you can have your opinion. You can support him. I choose not to. You know, really, it really doesn't. Like I said, I don't even care much that he really begs for money. It's just one more thing. My whole motivation is, and of course, Wood Beast will say, "Oh, you got your feelings hurt." No, he called me the fuck out, and I'm just defending my wife. You know, Dickie, I don't know you. You're internet. You could be in Nova Scotia. You could be in China for all I know. But I can tell you one thing: you're not going to do, Mister Lafleur, the Dickie Lafleur. If you came in my front yard and ran your mouth, you just be ready to put your dick beaters up. That's all. That's all I'm saying, dude. I mean, Canada. Oh, Canada. I've been to Winnipeg. Pretty cool little town. I was actually in line in customs with Cyndi Lauper. You can believe that. Says, yeah, G told me to take it down because he says it's hateful. Who is GE? J-E. Well, John, he says he's going to take. Now, this guy has been starving to death for who knows so long. So he's going to get his first commission check from the first house he sells, and he's going to take me in front of a judge. Whew. I'd be thinking I'd be buying me a second pair of shoes and a car to drive. And I'd tell him to get a thick skin. You asked for it, dude. This is what you're going to get. Until I'm told not to do it no more. Oh, Carl asked me to take down my video because he said it was hateful. You know, Dutchman, he's got my phone number. I've talked to the guy before I ever went on his YouTube channel because I don't even want to tell you this. I talked to that guy, okay, when I first saw a couple of his videos, and he was looking for a sailboat, and we kind of riding the fence about the Choi Lee. It is or it isn't. I was gonna allow him to come up with some kind of a down payment, and I was gonna finance my boat. We never got that far. When I was talking to him on the phone, I was gonna go down to St. Augustine, grab him up, go to Salt Life, have some food, and tell him he's found a boat. and something spooked me about the whole conversation, and I backed away from it and then started watching, and that was it. You know, he could have been sitting pretty on the old Choi Lee. And by the way, it has air conditioning and running water, hot running water.
Yeah, scalding hot water.
Putin Tang says scalding hot water.
Scalding hot water. That shit's nice.
A shower and a toilet and an aft stateroom. Yeah, King of Chuck, you're right. I've never been a bully. I'm not the guy that goes out and looks for a fight, but I can damn sure defend myself, I promise you. And I'm an old fat guy now. You got a good chance to get you some. Yeah, man, I don't even know how do you see a copyright strike? Because, you know, when he was talking that mad shit and I put that one up there, him flopping his gooey duck all over the place, I couldn't help myself. I'm surprised they didn't take it down. Yeah, Aaron, if you needed a place to live, you could pay the slip fee and move right on if you needed my help. The slip fee's $1,200 a month, though, so pony up.
We had to put it in a marina. It broke free again last month.
Yeah, I haven't really told you guys that. Somebody went above the chain and cut her loose again, and I had to go down there and move it to a marina. Dickie is saying, IOC, more to the story. Oh, I see. See, Dickie, I am flipping computer retarded, so just bear with me. Yeah, Dickie, it's not, I don't hate the guy. I kind of admire what he did, really. Hey, he's lonely. He's, you know, the only thing that's keeping me alive, Dickie, I've gained a ton of weight, back injury. I'd still be racing dirt bikes and surfing if I could, but I can't. And I've been running around with Putin Tang for 15 years. She's fattened me right up. And I'd still be riding dirt. I'd still be racing dirt bikes. Billy and I'd be freaking trading paint somewhere on the asphalt. That'd just be the way that would go. You know, I don't, Dickie, I don't hate the guy. I don't particularly want to fight anybody, really, but I'm not going to not defend my wife. I'm just not going to do it. It's not in me. I can't do it. So if I got to go talk to a judge about that bullshit and he wants to try to sue me, and which is really like begging for money. If you're so fucking little that you got to sue somebody, some civil litigation because you can't fight your own battles, that's a coward. All he had to do was call me. He could still call me and apologize, and he'd have to make me believe it now. He just can't go through the motions, and I'd let him loose. You know, but until then, I don't get paid by YouTube. I'm not asking for money. I'm not begging anybody. I'm going to work tomorrow to hang a 10-foot range hood. That's what I'm going to do. So if I got to take some of my hard-earned money and get me a gunslinger too, that's what I'm going to do. But don't make no mistakes. There's a neat little thing called counter sue. You know, you let your lawyer do the talking for you. You just shut your mouth, really. But I heard he tried to represent himself as an attorney a couple of different times and got slammed for it. He couldn't sell an outhouse in Alaska. I followed him for quite a while. This is what John is saying.
No way, you gotta have more cushion for the pushing, guys.
And when started up to get bad feeling about him, so I stopped following him. Pony up. Yeah, King of Chuck, I never shared it with him because, you know, I was pretty new to the YouTube thing, and he was having problems getting a boat, and I'm thinking, man, I got a damn 41-foot yacht. I mean, a Choi Lee 41 offshore. Look it up. I mean, it's an older boat, but it's had a lot of work done to it. A lot of people did a lot of heavy lifting, the previous owner, and had a lot of good things going for it, and I would have practically given it to the guy, you know, but that's just didn't happen. When I was talking to the guy, he was real. You ever talk to somebody and they're just real snooty, talking a little bit snooty, and just overconfidence with himself, and I just didn't dig it, so I got off the phone. No hard feelings about it. I just wasn't going to give the guy my sailboat. I don't know any of you guys, and if any of you guys became homeless or needed my help, here's the keys.
Shit, you'd be doing us a little favor until we're able to get down there on her.
Yeah, I mean, I am going down this month though to move it. Snarl cut the chain. No, Aaron. I had sold our Pearson to a guy, and he lost it in a storm, and he was really trying to work me for the boat. But in our deal with the Pearson, I liked the guy enough, and he lives off a trust kind of thing. He's got plenty of money, but he tried to screw me out of a couple of $100. So, unless he had a large down payment, and I would have sold it to the guy, but I needed the contract from his trustee from the bank in Orlando. And I think that there was some resentment because he wanted to move on the boat. He was kind of homeless, and I think that there may have been some issues there. But I can't prove that, so I'm not going to worry about it.
It's speculation. We're talking shit.
And the sheriff had said there was somebody, out there in those mooring fields cutting boats loose, and they're trying to catch him, so I just put it in the marina. They're stealing ground tackle. They'll cut your boat loose for the ground tackle. Snarl. Oh, Yachtman says slap your hand violation. Yachtman, how do you find that out? Did they send you an email or something? Aaron, any of you guys can do I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. If you're perfect, great.
Oh shit, my shit smells like roses. I'm just kidding.
Damn pudding thing.
Just kidding.
Damn, Dutchman, she fattened you up, trade you in for the convertible model. But see, here's my lucky end. My little damn wife likes fat guys.
I do have my standards.
Oh, well, yeah. Once she saw that tub of shit, she was like, now, if you look like that, you'd have some issues. Yeah, Captain, and it's a shame. He tries to act like a tough guy, but he's not.
Everybody's got feelings.
Yeah, Dickie, because of, okay, Dickie, this is, get, I mean.
And then he says some shit like he did today about.
Dickie, like I said, that's LaFleur. I'm not calling you LaFleur because you're not Richard. But anyways, Dickie, you have a pretty good point there. But then it's like a disease. I'm forced to watch it. And then like tonight, he calls me out and it implicates me in that stuff about his kids and grandkids. That's just not true. And I'm not a coward. He forgets about.
I'll be damned if we're gonna have somebody lie about us on fucking live.
Yeah, I mean it's just ridiculous. I told one video, I told him to shut his mouth. I said, dude, just shut your mouth, and I would probably go away. Sailing full high sun to marathon. Well, no, I wish, Billy. I don't have the time. Billy, we talked about this 100 times.
Tell Billy, tell him to get his ass busy. You don't got all this work done yet?
Here, pudding tank. Good on you. Oh, she's into the tequila. Dad, thanks for the dough. Yeah, Dickie, thanks for the dough. Dickie, are you wood beast? Can you just be wood beast? You're not wood beast, but the $7,000 you were throwing out the other day did remind me. yeah, Aaron, it's difficult. You know, and you saw that one video, he said, so what? I'm an eBayer. I mean, dude, man, how about some pride? You're gonna gunslinger up and lawyer up. How about pride up? How about you pride up? How about you get some pride? And another thing, I know you're watching, dude. Please wash that flag. Please. I mean, if there's one thing that you're doing that really irritates me, wash that damn American flag, dude. You should know better. Did anybody teach you? Hey, maybe, like well, maybe like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Hell no, man. Let me catch up with the chat. Why is this video on YouTube just a bunch of perverts? I don't think so.
What video?
Us. I guess this video.
Us?
NASCAR for life. Hey, turn left. Are you talking about this video? Yes, Aaron, there are flag rules. Absolutely. Time to give Lily a milk gun kennel, pudding tang. Roy Helms, he has to praise on himself. No one else will. NASCAR. Pudding tang is turned up. Oh, if you guys would only know. If you only knew. She's a scrapper. Friendliest, warmest hearted person I've ever known. But boy, oh boy, if you make her mad. Hell, she punched me in the eye twice in one setting one time. I got it. I got a double tap to the eye bone for running my trap. Look, a few squirrels have shown up. Where's Carl at? Carl, are you here? Just wave, buddy. Alan is saying, well, we were talking about loving the meat stick with Frank earlier. It could be that. They are all here. Probably. Carl, what do you think what do you think of your new hat, buddy? I'm gonna send this to you next week. Right there. Will you wear it for me? Elongated eyeball. That is funny. Oh, I get it, yeah, man. Why didn't I get that earlier? Bring it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, dude. I drink that shit right out of the bottle, dude. You must be a pro.
You need another beer? You're one beer a day, or sir?
Now, Sailing Fool, are you trying to make me jealous? Well, Chris, it's simple math, dude. One stamp, one beer. One stamp, one beer. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get kicked by a fucking mule to elongate your eye, I would have to say. Oh, man. Hilarious. You know he's like 6'5". I mean, how does somebody kick him in the eye? I should buy some subs, Finn. No, Billy, that'll never happen. If we ever go on some kind of a sailing adventure or wherever Stacy and I end up, I'm never going to do that shit.
Why hide commercials when you can watch shit? Why do you think we binge on Netflix? Because that shit don't got no commercials.
Sailing fool, I'll probably give you a ring tomorrow just to see how you're doing. Billy, that advice is wrong.
Hey guys,
Yell at me.
I done got a little tequila strong. Too many shots.
Dickie, what advice? Ooh. Want to do a shot, baby?
I've already some. I don't know.
Well, line me one up right here. Who? That's Pudding Tang. You guys ain't seen nothing.
Tequila is the wrong thing for me to be drinking.
Now, Billy.
Here, will you hand me that? I should not be drinking tequila in front of y'all. For real.
Buying subs. Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Need a line?
No, I got one. Come here, Pudding Tang.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Whew. Got this. We're drinking. Yeah, it's down the here already. Just kidding.
What's bad is I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah, like a lot. So I shouldn't be drinking.
That is a lime. Donna, this is a lime. Like I said, I'm not drinking out of a bottle unless we were sitting around the fire. Now, we build us a big old bonfire. We'll open about 10 of those bottles up and start passing them around. That's funny. We actually got a small lemon tree
And lime.
out on the deck, and it's got like 6 lemons on it. Down the hatch. Man, Dickie, what's Canada looking like these days? Bet it's cold as shit up there. Here we go. Dickie, you fish? You live near some water? You're out there in the tundra somewhere. Back when I was younger, though.
I do too, Miss Erin. I hate the cold too.
Mr. Yacht Man's doing rum shots.
Uh-oh.
Back at you, he says. I hate the cold.
I have Jack and some Captain Morgan spice rum also.
That was always my date drug of choice was tequila.
Woo.
Ask
That makes your clothes fall off.
Ask Pudding Tang. She'll tell you all about it.
It makes you hot. You gotta get it just makes you hot. You gotta take your clothes off.
Thanks, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, who doesn't like 76 degrees and a nice breeze? You know, anybody from the West Coast
You're right.
is loving that weather. Man, first time I went to Southern California, I was
I'm gonna pull that song
I was hot. I'm talking about. I was hot. I helped a buddy move back to California, and it was corduroy to the horizon, 10 foot and going off. I was so tired I couldn't even surf. Next morning. Roy, see, Carl, if you act like Finn, you would have not to beg for money. You know, Roy, that's probably damn straight up. If you just embrace some of the bullshit, because people are just having fun, man. Nobody really.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, guys. Everyone, that's awesome.
Billy, I know you've seen the squirrel, the Lennox video. Tell me he looks like a rat laying upside down in my hand like that. With his little, he's like this.
Andy was actually playing with his.
Oh, I was rubbing his ding-a-ling. That's why he was sleeping.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, Aaron, I've never been to San Francisco. Expensive, but looks kind of fun.
Oh yes, Joe. Please post our PayPal. Oh, you're making me angry.
Oh, you trolls are making me so mad. He is a rat.
Billy, it's not a rat.
I tried, Billy. I made those carnitas the other night. I tried to get him to eat a freaking pork taco, and he wouldn't do it. Rude, rich hip. Oh my God! While you were singing, why, my darling? Oh my darling! Oh my darling! Oh my darling, Clementine! Isn't that an Australian song?
I bet San Fran is selling heaven. That's why the Troy Lee
Billy
is in
Boyson.
West Palm, because it's better sailing than up here in Jacksonville.
Oh, damn straight. San Fran's a great sailing community.
Not to mention the water is way cleaner down toward West Palm area than up here in Jacksonville.
Matter of fact, Aaron, we're thinking about, you do the money split on a complete refit and the things I would want or need on the Troy Lee versus a boat out in that area that I'm pretty attractive to is called a Kettenberg 50.
It's right there at Singer Island, or Peanut Island. We haven't even been over to Peanut Island yet. They got a museum over there. It's best snorkeling stuff ever. I'm starting to slur. I gotta stop.
Yeah, Aaron, the boat is in West Palm. Actually, just a tiny bit north of West Palm in Riviera Beach. The marina is just barely south of the Blue Heron Bridge.
Andy took me on the snorkeling trail down there. It's insane. It was beautiful. Now, the one day had less fish on it than the other day. One day we went, there wasn't that much fish. The other day, it was like loaded with fish. It was beautiful.
Billy Boy, soon to be headed to Marathon. Yeah, Bill, if I can swing it, Billy, I really do. But at some point,
work done, Billy.
Hey Joe, did your boat deal fell through? Is that what happened? And I'll sell you the Troy Lee at a good price, dude. It's already south.
Hey, talk to Joe privately about that.
Oh yeah, I'll call you tomorrow or something, Joe. I was thinking about you and that the other day when I saw your deal fell through. All right, I will. I'll give you a call. Good seeing you. Get some rest. Feel better.
Good night, Joe.
Not Joe.
Oh, who's going night?
Sailing fool.
Oh, good night.
Probably get me banned from Carl's channel again. Carl's a snowflake. Any believes in censorship. Yeah, that's.
Hey, we just recently looked up snowflake.
I didn't even know what the hell snowflake meant.
We didn't even know. We don't even know a lot of stuff, but we had to look. See?
Oh, start. Billy says start booking the 5% bed tax. Yeah, Roy, Roy, if you go and back in our videos, the boat that Stacy fell in love with is on there, and I queered the whole deal out of principle, just like the Carl thing. There was stuff and it wasn't listed, and I tried to make a ploy to reduce the price a little bit, and it didn't, it didn't pan out. But
the broker said it was no sweat off his ass. So needless to say, Andy said
the whole thing pissed me off. So I just was like, But the Spindrift 43 Pilot House, Stacy was just.
Yeah, that's my love boat.
But if I was a smaller statute, man, I'm a Bristol channel cutter guy, so I don't need to go big. You start getting too big and you start thinking it's a hotel. I want to go sailing and go chase the dream, Yeah, Aaron, the K50, I mean, I'd have to install, if you go South Pacific, you'd have to put some ventilation in the top of that thing. But in that style of boat, that sure is a damn nice boat.
Our Troy Lee? Is that what you're talking? Hey, what you talking?
No, the K50, Kettenberg 50.
Oh, gotcha.
Damn, Billy, you and that swinger word. I'm gonna swing you from the ceiling fan.
Uh-oh.
You know what that means. What's up, Wandering Draw? We love you too, brother. Yeah, Roy, and it's the 28, they make some a little bit bigger ones. There's some wood ones. As a matter of fact, there's one up north right now for about 70 grand. That'll more than do the job, especially when you read the blog, his blog about it. I'm just, Stacy doesn't do well in confined places, and she said the 33 Pearson was a little too small. And, those Bristol channel cutters are pretty tight. But it would force me to, do the deal, fake draw. I don't know, Dickie. No? No, Dickie, he's not a perv. He just likes free love. I'll grease him up like a skinless pig. But yeah, Roy. If you kind of look at that Spindrift 43, it has all those great attributes, but there's some things that I don't like about it.
Into the salon.
The
entranceway, being that we had dogs.
It has the Spindrift has a lot of good things about it, but I didn't care for the hydraulic steering. Yeah, Aaron, it really falls into that, and I'll tell you, for most situations, if you can afford an island packet, you're getting. No, I'm not in love with them. You get the most room for the size of boat, I think, of any boat, unless you go fin keel. If you go, like a Beneteau 39.3, Oh, you want me to share the bubble wrap story?
What bubble wrap story?
Billy, he's just talking shit.
Hey, I want to know about the bubble wrap story.
Well, you remember when I wrapped you up in that olive oil and I used olives for your nipples? I ate them through the damn bubble wrap. I had to pop a couple of those things in my teeth, but I finally got to the olive.
What?
I need a nice bathroom and a good kitchen. Yeah, Aaron, if you look up our boat, that Choi Lee, I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it.
We will have a tour of the inside coming up soon.
It could be a little bit of a, because of they call it the playpen, and it's got some good stuff too. All boats have sacrifices, really. So the mooring with Grandpa, that's funny. Could you just imagine staying with that guy? Oh my God. And I love dogs, and I'll tell you, that's another thing. I was so cranked up to get out of here, but I wasn't going anywhere without Biscuit. And once we bought a boat and saw the reality of having the dog on the boat and where you can and can't take her, it just isn't realistic. And she's getting too old now. She can barely move around. She's kind of
she is in her 70s.
Yeah, our lab is having problems.
13 or 14.
Elvis and Grandpa slurp slurp.
She's turning 13 or
Yeah,
14
bucket and dog stench. Not to mention dirty ass crack stench. I mean, that's
dirty ass crack. What? Dirty ass crack.
Could you imagine being up forward and you hear I'll be like, fucking no way. Nope, not gonna do it.
What are you talking about?
I'd be sleeping in the dinghy. Yeah, Aaron, but
what are you talking about, Andy? Because
being on the
Billy would be listening to that next to you all night long.
Billy's got the forward stateroom. Aaron would have the forward stateroom. I can close my door.
Everybody can close their doors.
Yeah, Aaron. But Biscuit's not gonna make it that long, Aaron. She's had epilepsy since she was a pup.
Yeah.
So it's wore her down. Sometimes, Aaron, she has had such violent seizures that it's frightening to see. She's got to where she can control them a little better. But man, when she was younger, and I took her to the vet, and they wanted me to give her this medicine, and I couldn't put flea meds on her, so we got to bathe her because the flea meds make it worse. But we love her, so that's the way it is. Where are you, pup? Where you at, Biscuit?
I think they're outside.
Oh, she's outside. Maybe I'll take her to the pond and put a video up of the old
she likes
bucket head.
She loves the water, likes to swim, but she don't go over her
Yeah,
head.
Aaron,
Unless she falls in, but she does pretty good.
Aaron,
she's
didn't.
fallen off the boat a couple of times.
She didn't really learn how to swim until she actually fell off the boat in
There she is. She's out front.
She fell off the boat and had to learn how to swim. She always knew she had seizures, so she never really
went over her head. Excuse me.
That's right.
I've probably had about 6 shots.
That's right, Dickie. But if you and I were staying in the same room and I thought I could smell you, you could smell me, we'd go take a shower together. How's that sound to you?
Hot tub.
I'll scrub Dickie. Dickie, I'll scrub your back if you'll scrub mine. Sticky Dickie. Maybe you should go spend a week with Snarl. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the video. When then people drove by and said they were going to have a good time and went to the boat next door, he looked like he lost a friend.
Oh.
I almost teared up a little bit.
See? Yeah, that's sad. But you know what? When I get the feeling really sad about that, I feel like he's brought it on himself.
Wandering Girl says, "Hey, what's up, Carrie Beth?"
What's up? Hello. Oh. What's the matter?
Man, I'm freaking stiff.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Pour me a shot. Where's that tequila at? I need a piece of lime. Because
I've been drinking it. Can you tell?
Yeah. There's going to be some shit. You know what's going to happen? She's going to get me all worked up and pass out. I've had that happen before. I got some funny stories about when her and I met.
Look.
Oh.
This isn't that kind of live stream, buddy. This isn't that kind of live stream.
Pole to hole. That's right, Dutchman. That's right. See, it's the rule. It's the rule of the deal. when you're a fat dude, you got to have a small girl. That's just the rule, man. That's sorry about your luck. Hold a hole or pole to hole, but never pole to hole. That's right. That's right, Rao. That will not rub out, will it?
Sorry, guys, if I'm being impolite.
Oh, maybe spend a week with Snarl. Yeah.
Yeah, Snarl.
Men rule.
Snarl.
I just hear
Yeah.
how clean people
Anybody
are
can
until
spend a
you
week
visit
with
their
Snarl.
house or business. Yeah, Dickie, clean is just a matter of speaking. You know, I'm not the cleanest guy in the world. My shop, I'm a construction worker, dude. I got a metal fabrication business. There's dirt and chips and dust and grinding shit everywhere. And I've never, I raised 3 boys by myself. Diggy, you think I got a spotless house? Them freaking maniacs. You know? We suffer from a little bit of clutter. Not horrible, but a little tiny bit.
Andy, you're like, listen to me on 2 hours of a life.
Okay, we're having fun. I'm a hippie chick. I just throw on some patchouli oil. What the hell is that, Aaron? Layman's terms, Aaron. Patchouli oil. Patchouli. Holio, patchouli. Oh shit. Aaron, what side of the country do you live on? Do you live up north? Ohio. Where at in Ohio? I know. Well, okay, middle, central, upper.
Hey, tell Aaron to look me up on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. We got Facebook stuff too. I know, but don't attack my grandkids. Zanesville,
we
middle.
don't do that.
Yeah, it was a couple
Or
times.
kids,
It was a couple times, Aaron. My granddad took me down to. Oh, you live in Sandusky, Nova Scotia? Man, when I was a little kid, man, my dad had a trailer in Lions Park. Is that place still there? But Nova Scotia, we were going to move to Montana, but we settled in Berlin Heights. No, Canada, Sandusky, Canada. Oh, thus the Nova Scotia sailor. I gotcha. I'm so stupid. But maybe you like Nova Scotia.
You need another beer?
But Aaron, we used to go down to some lakes and I guess strip mining reservoirs down around Worcester. And as far as we would migrate down was to the Mohican River. They had a water slide on the side of the mountain. Yeah, Dickie, I wore out Cedar Point. Matter of fact, my uncle, great uncle it's my uncle's wife's father, designed a bunch of those roller coasters. Favorite one there, man. I always loved the Blue Streak. That thing would rally you pretty good. It was fun. Oh, they got a dive place there? Is that water slide coming down the mountain still there, Aaron? Oh, I don't know, Roy. I don't know. You taking off? I may make it a little bit more we may live stream a little bit more if we have something to damn. It still has slides. That's amazing. Aaron, we used to go down there as teenagers, but if we didn't have adults with us, we had to go camp out at that little pull-off place just down the road from the campground. They wouldn't let us in the campground because we'd go too ham. We would wear out that slide, though. That's where the girls were at. I had to go to the little clubhouse there, play video games, and shoot pool. Yeah. Yep. Aaron says fun. Yep. I've had some romance on that river, Aaron. Young, floating down the river in a damn inner tube with a stranger I just met, making out. Those were fun times. Tubing. That's right. Yeah, that was a cool place, and not too far from Sandusky. I graduated from actually, Aaron. I graduated. I went to yes, with a Kula. I graduated from Edison High School, but I went to 2 years of VOTEC school at Ehovie for auto body repair. That's where I learned how to weld. But anyway, anytime, Roy, anytime we get the hankering, I'll send out a notification way early. That way we can all sit around and shoot the shit.
Hey, you can't steal that saying.
Where's that saying from?
Shoot the shit people.
Oh, the shoot the shit people?
Yeah. You can't say that.
Why can't I say that? They didn't freaking make that shit up. Oh, Aaron, I don't think. Can we ban Marie? Aaron, do you think it's necessary? I don't have any of that shit set up.
We don't even know how to make moderators. Ain't that so dumb?
Hey, Aaron, Marie needs love too.
I am like on my 8th shot of tequila. I am so
Listen to me now.
slow learning.
Don't you?
My shit.
Jesus Christ. Here, well, fill me up.
But I'm fixing to take another one. What you talking about? Whoop, whoop. We'll do a cheers. We'll do one of those together.
Okay, baby. I need some lime, though.
Woo. Okay, we can do some lime.
Man, could you imagine drinking like that every day? I'd be a mess.
Yes, I can't handle it.
No, Marie, I wouldn't ban you. Why would I ban you, Marie? No reason for that. I'd have to learn how to put those tools up there to do it anyways. Donna says meow. Murray, just hang around, have some fun. You ain't never done really anything. I mean, you did call me a trash person because of the way our backyard next, but there's a lot of shit going on back there. I got kayaks, canoes, motorcycles, a boat shed, 2 garages. What?
We love activities. Okay, we love doing shit. We go and do shit.
I'm the bad neighbor. What do you say?
I'm just gonna get all up in your live stream.
Wow, Pudding Tang's going crazy. That's right, Raul. You're absolutely right. Unless you start going ham, I mean, came in here and ham and started talking about, shooting up the world or some stupid thing like that, I just shut the whole thing down.
I'm gonna cut on the light because I can't see anymore.
Tugboat, I just, I don't know. I don't know, Tugboat. I don't operate like that, to be honest with you, Tugboat. The Carl thing is kind of out of square with me because normally I just handle business. I don't, in this world, I think on my contract, because I do a lot of restaurant shit, my contracts should always say right off the bat,
is this queer? Is this queer?
Knowing very well that you people are crazier than shithouse rats, but here's the contract. You know what I mean? I just, I give everybody their salt. I can just move away from you, really, if I have to, but, you're not going to piss in my face and tell me it's iced tea. I'm just not going to allow it. I'll listen to shit. Because I don't make sense. I've been drinking.
Hey, we like drunk, fucked up Carl.
See, we got the Monroe County Sheriff in here. He'll tell you. Are we doing anything wrong, Mr. Officer? You know, see, Marie, you see that stuff? I said, you know, at least if you came down here and hung out and we went somewhere, I could hook up that trailer and we could all go canoeing and kayak and have a good time.
Fucking ain't right. Woo! Everybody gets one where I
Oh
live.
boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Your ass is still working tomorrow, so don't think you ain't.
Oh, yes, I know. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, guys. Yes, I am fucked up.
So Marie, here's to you, and here's to
everyone tonight watching.
Here's to friendship.
Wait, you're way too fast. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Boy, how does he drink that shit like that?
Hey, no, it's not my birthday. My birthday's next month.
Ralph says hello, Mrs. Finn.
Why, hello, sir. Good
Alias.
evening.
Cheers,
or
Billy.
Night, or I don't know.
Chris Jones says woo.
Woo woo.
Oh boy.
Woo, yeah. Ugh.
Lily.
I feel like I need to eat some bread.
Cheers, Captain Fatty. Yeehaw.
Woo! Yeehaw! Now you're talking my language because I like me some country. Speaking of country, it's time for some country music to turn on.
Boy, I'll tell you.
I mean, old school country.
Well, we had a cookout. It's been a while. It's been a while over at Mom and Dad's house, and
We love to cook out.
boy, they broke out the pineapple moonshine.
Yes. Hey, look.
I've got some pictures of that shit. Her dad was doing cartwheels in the backyard.
Our shit isn't the shit that you get from the store. Ours is
Woo.
North Carolina made real shit moonshine.
Well, I'm sure Marie's still here.
You can.
I think Carl should join
drive
us.
your car on that moonshine.
I think Carl should join in. I think Carl should just kind of embrace it all and make some money. You know, like here lately, the way he's been kind of asking for money, I can kind of feel that, you know. But don't beg for money, cry, and while you're jamming calamari down your throat. But like I said, I really doesn't really.
Miss Erin, my dad takes fresh pineapple.
Thanks, Captain Fatty, for that bottle of
What's it?
tequila. I
Yes.
appreciate that. I found that on my back porch.
Woo! And I'm enjoying every single bit.
A fan
But
must have
anyway,
left it.
My dad takes fresh pineapple and puts it in the moonshine,
he's-
and it is the best.
He's chasing.
shit ever. And,
He's chasing Elvis.
and the pineapple doesn't go bad. It doesn't like.
Baby,
go
why are you
bad.
talking so loud?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I hope she just gets sick and passes out.
Stop it. No, baby, I can handle my tequila.
Well, Marie, you know he upset me too, and he upset my wife. So
Oh,
You
I
know.
don't care. I'm having a good time. Let's not talk about him. Let's talk about other things. Like,
yeah, Aaron, it's moonshine's a trip. I mean, I like took a big old swing of that shit. And her daddy was freaking out. And he goes, "No, man, you just wet your lips on the bottle." I'm like, "No, is that why my chest is on fire?" It was funny.
Miss Erin, it's such a ball.
Yeah,
It's a ball.
yeah,
And
Joe. I mean,
but I have to
be no
in the
worries
mood.
there.
It has been probably
Oh, is that a fake
2
Marie?
years, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound so heartbroken.
No, Dickie. If she got blown out, she'd take her clothes off.
Oh, that's
Like, okay, here's a story for you.
that's not-
Down there where the Carl, that's where
Why
they,
are you telling the story?
because it's no big deal, man.
No,
That's where they hold the,
you.
that's where they hold the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament.
Is where we met Carl. That's where we met Carl. Same spot where this incident occurred. But hey, we had VIP passes to all you can drink
Yeah.
margarita machines. Tequila.
Jesus Christ.
There
Hey,
you go.
you want to sit here in this chair? You are going ham.
No, I cannot sit in that chair.
Oh,
because
boy.
I cannot read shit. I cannot read.
So the Kingfish tournament's in the summer, right? And we had a buddy of mine put all the drink machines in the VIP tent. So of course we had badges, you know. So and I'm helping Matt with his machines, and we're having a good time. Stacy gets blown out. I'm talking about whoa, carry her back to the Suburban, kind of blown out. As soon as we hit the truck, she stripped down, butt ass naked, waving out the windows at all the cops. It was hilarious.
Hey, they love booby shots too.
Yeah, Joe, I feel you, and I just
Can't do it, Billy.
I'm not gonna start talking that way because Billy will reprimand me. If I start talking about poor Carl, he gets on me about. Oh no, Chris, I had to basically carry her. There was no, yeah. Down at Matt's Christmas party, we got banned from the next year's Christmas party because of Stacy and Angela.
That was not my fault. I did not get sick until
Well,
after
you two were basically making out at the end of the dock.
Look,
In front of all the kids and
no,
shit.
we were not. You're exaggerating.
Okay, I got pictures.
You are telling exaggeration.
Okay,
Why are you doing that?
because it was great.
For live stream.
I had a
That
Wally Wally
was
boner all the way home.
such an exaggerated tone.
But it was no bueno. We had to carry Angela into her house, and Stacy threw up all over the side of the truck, so she went straight to bed. I mean, it was like all that teasing and all that anticipation, and you know.
Okay, I did get sick. Okay.
I even have the video of the morning after. She won't let me put it on YouTube.
Oh no. That was bad, guys. Really, really bad. Really bad.
Nah, Carl's got a channel. He's got a Give Me Money channel.
Give me money channel. Funny.
Man, is that really a fake Marie? Man, I'm semi heartbroken over that. Will a real Marie please stand up?
Hey, I ordered to play me a Slim Shady song. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up.
Oh yeah, Bill. They even. Wow. Was it just a quick, brief comment, Bill? Well, he was comparing himself to Delos on a daily basis, you know.
I love you too, Miss Rossi. You rock, man.
Stacy's got her own live stream going on over there.
Don't.
Wow. Damn.
It's time for me to have one more shot. And I'll be
Oh,
done.
she says one more shot. Delos said he would retire before he would ever beg. Yeah, that's damn right. Yep. Just one more. We've heard that before, haven't we?
That's what she said, right?
Mm-mm.
Guys, I am apologizing.
Yeah,
for
Joe.
my-
She is Joe, guys, I don't know what
Please let me apologize now for my rude.
I wouldn't know what to do without her. That girl is I had to wade through
I
10
shouldn't be doing this.
I had to wade through 10 buckets of shit to get to her, I promise you.
Aw, thank you.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Oh, you're gonna get it here in about an hour. Don't
Okay.
you worry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go get me something Carl hadn't had in about 10 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just one more.
That's good, Joe. That's good. You know, it's cool.
Okay, guys.
Here she
Listen,
comes over
here.
here with the bottle.
Yes, I gotta show
What are
you
you
how much
doing?
I drunk. Back up a little bit.
You didn't
Look,
drink that much.
Andy opened the bottle, and this is where I am.
But this shot glass is tiny, guys. I mean, this thing here, I can't even really get my thumb in
I
it. So-
am fixing to pour another shot.
Drink it all, baby. I don't care. You're still working tomorrow. You're not getting away with that.
I'm calling out. I told you. Calling out. And we got a lot to do tomorrow.
Marie. Ain't nobody just
Listen
sick.
to this, guys.
Well, I'm sorry you're sick, Marie. Hope you're feeling better. Take some Pepto-Bismol.
No, Pepto-Bismol doesn't work. You need some Imitrol.
Some what?
Imitrol.
Did you say that right?
Yeah.
Or is that out of Stacy's dictionary?
Well, is she feeling like she's going to throw up? Imitrol is the best because pregnant women are allowed to take that.
Oh, Marie,
so
you're not pregnant, are you?
Imitrol is the best shit for if you're feeling like you want to throw up.
Aaron is saying that word.
Yes. See,
Marie, if you're the real Marie, smile so we can. Wow. Zofran. I mean, you think these damn sick and hurt people can come up with easier words to say, like feel good tummy medicine.
That's funny.
Headache be gone.
Headache be gone. Yes, especially migraines. Woo! Those are good.
Well, you know, Marie, I think sometimes a lot of it, if you are the real Marie or whoever you are, I think sometimes a lot of that is Tums. Yeah.
Tums! I love that. Pregnant women can take those too.
I think some of that's right, Marie, but, you know, sometimes, you know, sometimes. I don't know, Marie. I try not to take that shit personal. Pineapple. That's
the best live stream ever.
That's right.
It's fun.
Pineapple.
Hey, I don't know the word pineapple. I can't spell pineapple right now.
But you better learn how to say it. You know what Stacy's safe words are? More, please.
Stop it.
Don't stop, or is it don't stop?
More cushion for the pushing. Oh Lord, I don't need a drink anymore.
Yeah. Stop it, Marie. Thoughts. Yeah, that's well.
Regret this live stream tomorrow.
Well, Chris Jones, that's one thing I'm not. I'm not overly boring. I've always got something stupid to say.
Okay, I'm definitely going to stop because I can't even read it.
Yeah, babe, put that stuff up. That's funny. If you guys had a PayPal, I'd donate to this. Maybe someday, Aaron. But you know, like if I Aaron, if I had it, if I even set something like that up right now, we would donate the money to the Wilson's Children's Hospital anyway.
No, St. Jude.
Or say no, baby, because that's national. Well, Wilson's is here.
Well, all right.
What is prove what, Dickie? Dickie never answered me. Do you live up on water up there? Do you like to hunt and fish? What's going on in Canada? You better like the snowmobile. Tell us a joke. I'll tell you a joke, Dickie. Stop it, babe. I was Jesus, babe. Man. Everybody's heard the T-Rex joke.
No, he does not know about the T-Rex joke. Tell the T-Rex joke.
Yeah.
Tell it, or I am.
I don't think you remember it.
That would be funny as fuck.
Tell us a joke. Oh, I ran into a new friend I've made. His name is T-Rex. He's a small arms dealer. Oh man. Oh, Bill, those are okay, I'm done with you guys. You see what she's doing, Billy? Get him, Thor. Maybe that might be Reed.
No, it's not. There ain't nobody. Shh. Shh. It's okay, puppy. It's okay. It's okay. It's nobody.
Oh, but guys, I got plowed by a car and blew out my back, and my mountain biking, surfing, and motocross and road racing days were over immediately. I tried. I couldn't do it. The pain is just too severe. Then I got fatter than I was. But I promise you, I can stand on the gas. If you guys don't know Billy Boy that well, that's what him and I got in common. He's dirt bike racer, endurance. Billy did a lot of endurance stuff, Baja type shit, and semi-pro road racer. So if you guys think Billy Boy is a joke, you ain't gonna beat him on the street, I promise you. Because I know his lap times. That's right, Aaron. I love speed too, and the smell of race gas. Yeah, I went from some of my yeah, who would be a dirt bike legend from Central Ohio? Because Mid Ohio is right there. Billy, you ever rode Mid Ohio?
He has once, but
Who, Billy?
yeah.
No, he hasn't.
He just sent me some love.
Yep, Mid Ohio. There was a track down there somewhere in your parts, Aaron, that was in the woods. I cannot remember the name of the place for the life of me, but Norwalk, we had a dirt bike track, and Medina up, a little bit closer to Cleveland had a pretty decent dirt bike track back in the day, way back in the day. But in Bahrain, I was doing 120. Billy? Mansfield, that's it. Yep, Aaron, you're right. Cool track, kind of over in creeks and up and down big hills through the woods. I don't know if it's still there. That's it, Mansfield. You're right, Aaron. Rode that track many times. See, I never did, Billy. That was fantasy shit for me. That was back when Hannah and the Sun Brothers and all that nonsense was going on. I was pretty young. Aaron, I didn't start riding again until 1990 when I got out of the Navy. I couldn't really afford to do it as a kid. My parents didn't really support any of that stuff. Damn, Billy. So I kind of got back a late start at it, and I was so blown away. I remember I bought a 86 CR250 and was kind of tripping on it. In Europe. What was his name, Aaron? Anybody big? That's right, Dickie. The older we get, the faster we were. You've never heard of that? Doug Kane. Pro level, Aaron? Dickie, you like to brag. Don't you like to brag? Bragging can be fun. DVDs. Doug Kane. Yeah, Aaron, my stuff was all amateur. There was a small time in my toward the end. I ended up.
Hey, I gotta so turn on a ceiling fan because I am really getting so fucking hot.
Well, baby, go lay down. Go outside for a minute.
No, I'm not going outside. Well, I do want to smoke a cigarette, but fuck. I am having a great time with this live stream. So what if there's only 15 people watching now and you are like going on 3 hours? But
it's okay. It's fun.
Great.
Yeah, and there was a small time in my life. I basically finished out racing as a vet open B rider. I almost went to Loretta Lynn's as an A rider just because I broke my leg on a supercross track and wanted to kind of yes, Apostle, I was an HT on a sub tender. I was never in engineering, so I was a ship fitter. And I got a submarine 93 repair code to kind of stay in repair. But I broke my leg and wanted to go to Red Lynn's as a vet open B rider, but I went to a area qualifier for the second one and a shit fitter. That's right. I like buckets. And I was just hoping to go there and just sit AMA rules. If I do over half the laps, it doesn't matter. And they only take 12 to go. There were 16 guys there for the qualifier. And there were 3 pro riders or 3 A riders there. And I almost went as an A rider. I knew my leg was never going to get healed for Macon for the regional qualifier. And the chances of me being injured and not in that good a riding shape, the fact that I would even pass qualifying in the A class at a regional would be slim to none. So I just didn't do it. What's up, Nathan? A shit fitter like in buckets. No, Chris, I worked on a sub tender up in Norfolk, Virginia. And we worked on 688 class nuke subs right next to the refueling station. Asshole. They're fucking nuclear subs, man. They don't refuel. But anyways, and we took care of 2 ballistic missile boats, 2 ICBM boomers, they call them. And we just worked, man. We worked. Good old Nate is here. Hoorah for Dixie. Damn right. So we cut holes in nuke subs and did a bunch of bullshit and worked on them and Confederate flag, brave. You know, Dick, I don't think Apostle. Oh my God, that dude doesn't know what it's like to shave his head and live with men.
I am so
No. I was in repair. I never went on it away, Chris. I mean, one time, the boat was going to St. Thomas on a 2-week Liberty cruise, and I traded with a guy in the sheet metal shop and went and surfed for 2 weeks. Yes, SV Kiwa. I was a squidly boy. Dickie, I don't know. Look up the history. I don't think there's anything with the rebel flag. I mean, we had a big conflict, and some won, and some didn't. Lost their lives. It just, hell, if it had went the other way, our flag today would be different. Yeah, a squid. I was never your typical squid, though. SV. Oh, now, with hot racking and those sub things, no, I never did that, and I don't want to know. The cool guys with the dudes and weapons, they put mattresses underneath the weapons, the Mark 48 torpedoes and the nukes. We were doing a shaker mod job one time down in we mounted, it was a big package job. We mounted these big brackets on the walls in a torpedo room, and they put these offset motors on there and take the boat out and run these offset motors to see if they could be heard. So HY80 silencing thing, I don't know. I'm in there, then they bring the boat back in, and they write another package for us to cut. I don't know why they just didn't leave the pad eyes on the wall, but you gotta cut the pad eyes off the wall and make it so you don't scarf into the submarine hull, and grind it all smooth, and but I was sitting on a nuclear missile with a carbon arc in my hand. It's crazy shit, man. I was like, nuts. No, Bill, I was in Norfolk, Virginia. That's right. That's why they say submariners are full of semen. Electronics technician. Yeah, those guys are like 3 decks above me, and I was 3 decks below them. Those guys are upstairs. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Some of those bubbleheads were a little strange. Smart guys, real intelligent, but boy, some of them are regular people, but boy, some of them are a little weird. And when you're down there breathing canned air for 6 months, I guess you could get a little out of your mind. And they're real funny about procedure, even in port. I mean, all that. If you got to go into the control room, they got a little chain there, permission to come into the control room, blah, 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 whatever. Oh, man. Damn, dude. Why would you do that? Nukes were whacked. Yeah, man. I still like drinking beer right now. Yeah. Gary Beth, Stacy's out back, and she's a little tipsy. She's a little tipsy. She is. If I will take them over. The one Stacy's talking to the squirrels. We need to find him a girlfriend, Aaron. We need to find that boy a little girl. I'm gonna start feeding the squirrels, and we usually feed our squirrels pretty well around the neighborhood here. I'm gonna go to the Tractor Supply and get him some more of that shit. Cut his balls off. Damn, Aaron. Then we'd never get rid of him. Have you seen the size of the nuts on that little squirrel? I'm not cutting them off. You'll get bit. What? Okay, why is that? Well, give me a reason. Okay. Ouch, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, he likes to play and jump around. He puts his mouth on you hard with his teeth. And sometimes, Stacy's got tender hands and sometimes he can, but he never breaks. He never breaks the skin. Yep. Sexy time, Mr. Finn. That's what it sounded like to me. All right, guys, I'm gonna blow off of here and go do my best to satisfy Puddin' Tang. But guys, we'll do some more of this. It's pretty fun. I enjoy you guys hanging out. Even the Carl supporters, if they want to come out, I don't care. You guys have a great night, and I'm gonna bring a trash can. Yeah, Bill, we'll do it more often and hang out. It's a lot of fun. It's nighty night.